First, our protests over the hike in rail fares turning ugly in Lucknow. The area near the BJP office in Lucknow has literally turned into a war zone after Samajwadi Party workers staged protests outside the local BJP office. SP workers carrying banners were seen attacking the BJP office. On your screens are pictures of people also throwing stones at the police. The BJP workers on their part retaliated and joined the SP workers in the clashes. Widespread stone pelting was reported as workers from both parties came out in the streets, also tearing banners of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's get in a word from our correspondent Brijesh Pandey, who's joining us on the phone line. Brijesh, angry protests in Lucknow, Samajwadi Party workers literally vandalizing the BJP office there.
Well, yes, nobody had thought that the 14.2% increase over rail hike will turn the BJP headquarters at Lucknow into a site of a pitched battle, where a large contingent of Samajwadi Party workers reached there and tried to burn effigy of BJP and protesting over the rail hike. And immediately after, the place turned into a site of battle with Samajwadi Party workers throwing stone inside the BJP office. And soon the BJP workers also started retaliating, and they also started shouting slogans against Akhilesh Yadav. And they say that even the Samajwadi Party had gone back and protested over the stopping of the laptop scheme and the Kanya Vidya Dhan scheme. And then soon the site turned into a pitched battle between both the Samajwadi Party and the BJP workers. And then one of the unfortunate thing is that the police initially did nothing to quell the protest, and it was only when the situation looked like as if it was getting completely out of hand, then the police rushed in and tried to bring some semblance of sanity in the area. The latest is that the BJP state president Lakshmikant Vajpayee has sat on a dharna in front of SSP office and saying that he won't get up until unless the senior superintendent of police takes strong action against Samajwadi Party workers.
Right, Brijesh, we're getting dramatic pictures from Lucknow, really a pitched battle taking place between Samajwadi Party and BJP workers. They're also resorting to stone pelting at the police. This basically also highlights complete lawlessness in Uttar Pradesh as well.
Well, yes, because usually what happens is that these kind of protests are extremely political in nature, and the police is also aware of the severity of it, and they deploy there's enough deployment of police presence in the area to make sure that the situation doesn't get out of control. But it looks like as if the police contingent which was present there was a mute spectator when the Samajwadi Party workers started pelting stones at BJP office and tried to tear the BJP flag and resort to vandalism of the BJP office. It was only after that the BJP workers started retaliating in kind, and soon the situation was pretty ugly, and then the police had to swing in action. All this could have been avoided if the police which was present there at BJP office and while the Samajwadi Party workers were present, if they would have used force initially to quell and to disperse the Samajwadi Party crowd, nothing of this sort would have happened. So definitely the police role in the whole scenario was extremely lackadaisical, and they didn't initially did any action to preempt the situation, which could have easily been brought under control had the police used mild force to make sure that no untoward incident had taken place. Simi?
Absolutely, complete lawlessness in Lucknow. Samajwadi Party goons literally out in the streets, burning effigies, vandalizing the BJP headquarters. Brijesh, thanks so much for that story. Brijesh also pointing out that the UP police going soft on SP workers and not doing enough to preempt violence, not doing enough in spite of the fact that this was a planned protest. We'll continue tracking this story. The NDA government facing fire over its decision to hike railway fares by almost 14%. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley in his blog wrote that the only way to revive the railways was by hiking fares. Jaitley claimed that the UPA government had accepted Railway Board's proposal to hike passenger fares and freight charges, but former Minister Mallikarjun Kharge had developed cold feet and didn't make the announcement. Jaitley claimed that the UPA's lack of decision-making had put the onus on the NDA regime to implement the hike. He added that the UPA did not have courage to implement what essentially was a policy decision. The Finance Minister also praised Rail Minister Sadanand Gowda for avoiding a debt trap for the railways.